Welcome to another Old Republic adventure. We're continuing our march towards current status of the game. Desperate Defiance was 7.5. Current is 7.9, so a little bit left to go. Shae Vizsla just stabbed us all in the back and broke Darth Malgus out. So let's see what the repercussions are.
Wasted enough time.
You're sure it was them?
Entirely. This particular hidden chain strike team had been harassing a nearby settlement for some time. The residents were very eager to tell Theron everything they saw.
Then we need to move before they can... Shae's flagship?
It must be the Arbiter. He took command of it after Shae disappeared.
Things are tense enough as it is. Let's not do anything to make it worse.
Apologies for showing up like this.
This isn't the way to do things, Jakaya. Not after everything you let happen.
I know that. Under less dire circumstances, I would have taken that into consideration. I'm not here to justify what happened. Shae needs to answer for what she's done.
What exactly does that mean?
Shae abandoned her role. Her purpose. She doesn't get to just walk away from our people.
You would do well to remember that it isn't just Shae Vizsla we're searching for.
With Malgus on the loose, this is bigger than your fight with the hidden chain.
Don't think I haven't realized the severity of what she's done. As a show of our support and our commitment to this partnership, we're here to help put an end to all of this, however we can. Ras is ready to assist you in the field. I've got insight into Shae's thinking, and a potential lead on a hidden chain informant.
If we're going to seriously consider this, then perhaps we should continue this conversation somewhere more suitable. This way, Arbiter.
Ras, see that everyone gets settled before you join us.
You don't seem like yourself, if you don't mind me saying so.
Yeah, well, got a lot on my mind.
I'll leave you to your thoughts.
No. No, it's fine. I know that I'm not on top of my game right now. But how am I supposed to justify supporting Mandalore when she doesn't believe in us?
If you're going to help me find her, I need you to stay strong. Can you do that?
Don't worry about me, I'll get there. Might need you to keep snapping me out of it, but I'll be fine. Jack's probably wondering where you are. You should go find him, before his hair gets any more gray. I'll catch up with you when I'm done here.
Another batch of recruits arrived today. Their enthusiasm is...
That private shore is a piece of work. Good shot, though.
Ras, Katini, we need you sharp. Here's how I see it. There are 3 ways we could go about settling this. Find Shae, find Malgus, or find Heta Cole. One of Mandalore's, Shae's, new accomplices, turned up on Hoth. Without Shae or her old Sith friend. If we can interrogate this Gehutun, maybe he can put us on Shae's trail. I've also got a tip that Heta Cole's got a morale problem on her hands. One of her most loyal followers made contact with the Spirit of Vengeance. She's defected and hiding on Tatooine.
And as luck would have it, our people have breached the inner sanctum of Darth Nul's temple on Elom. There may be a clue there that could point us to Malgus's next steps. That is entirely up to you. Each of these leads will require your personal intervention.
I don't have all the details, but whatever Heta did to this woman must have really stung. She abandoned a very comfortable position within the hidden chain. Someone with that kind of grudge would surely be willing to sell Heta out.
With some encouragement, of course. If the information she offers is useful, we can provide protection from any retaliation.
She'll be more likely to work with someone who's got your reputation. If she's on the run from Heta, she's not going to trust just anybody. You've got to be the one to talk to her.
Tatooine is a paradise for someone looking to disappear. Many places to search and not a lot of people willing to talk. Fortunately for you, I have experience with tracking down even the most elusive of prey.
Akavi, don't get carried away with this. Find the defector and offer terms. If she doesn't accept, get what you can and get out.
Understood. Shall we?
spaceport is overrun. Oh, we've got to corral these little guys.
Tatooine, a wise choice for our prey. Enough natural resources and criminal assets to make an easy disappearance. The perfect place for those who don't want to be found. A headache for the people who hunt them. Have you encountered any Mandalorians recently?
Not Akavi. We're looking for someone else. Someone traveling alone. Probably nervous.
Gold armor. Sounds like the defector is Clan Harengear. Someone with enough credits to buy a safe house. Be on your guard. Sil-10-2 is known for his treachery. He's crossed every intelligence service in the galaxy at least once.
Sil-10-2? A safe house broker on Tatooine?
He isn't paid to be clever, only to be discreet.
Chuso, you matachi kotoya. Dunamo no kavaji ulwani.
Do not test my patience, 10-2.
Ogawa, Kiku Bakile, Kafstu Undile, Jigo Holalukuta.
Sounds like someone else is looking for our Harangir defector.
Mercenaries, from the sound of it. Not Mandalorian or Tantu would have said. Droid, have you given transport to a Mandalorian? One unfamiliar with the area? I've transferred the usual fee. Now tell us where she went.
So much for privacy. All it takes is a few credits.
On Tatooine? Yes.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Junlin Wastes. Tantu does not offer many shelters here. Only one, if I remember correctly.
Then it shouldn't take long to search.
Tatooine may not be her final destination. We should hurry.
Stop it! Stop! I'll go with you. Just please let her live. Aura, no! Get out of here! Run! Jim, what's the point? I'm done running. This is never gonna end, and I don't want you to die for me!
I swore that I would protect you, and I will, no matter the cost. What information? If you're not with the mercenaries or the hidden chain, why are you here?
Our only concern is stopping the Pretender, Heta. That's why we need fresh information on the hidden chain.
We're not interested in getting drawn back into your war. How'd you find us?
The distress signal you sent. Jakaya Order sent us to find you.
I sent no signal. We're trying to disappear. We're covering our tracks as carefully as we can.
I don't like this. Who sent that signal then? And why does it feel like there's something we're missing?
They're not my clan anymore.
I felt that way once. It was a mistake.
I am sorry for you. Meeting Aura was the best thing that ever happened to me. I wish the circumstances were better. I am Jamala, Clan Harangir. I was part of a team that captured Force-sensitive individuals. That's how I met Aura.
Who?
I'm Aura. Or Nem. The reason we're in this mess.
Aura. That's not true.
I had an experience. I sensed something I thought I'd forgotten a long time ago. I was so confused. Couldn't work, couldn't focus on anything. I felt trapped. Then Mandalorians, the hidden chain, Gem, showed up and took me away. Then I saw what it was really like to lose your freedom. But Gem's made up for what she did 1,000 times over.
And how did you do that?
We were taking Aura and the others to the prison ship when it was destroyed. Hidden Chain Command was in chaos. All we were told was to stay put. I took advantage of the opportunity to free Aura and the other prisoners.
We thought we had escaped, but almost immediately we were attacked by mercenaries.
They call themselves Rawls Regulators. Heta's used them for other jobs before she became Field Marshal. They've already abducted some of the others. They're not going to stop until we're all in chains again.
In exchange for information we can use against the hidden chain.
Very well.
What? We're gonna just wait here and hope these two help us?
If we could finally start our life together, isn't it worth taking the chance?
Is it? Or are we just fooling ourselves again?
Aura, please. Just hold on with me a little longer. Trust me, if you don't trust them.
You should listen to her. Let's complete this bargain, get everyone what they need, and go our separate ways.
Thank you. And I have something that'll help you. Take this device, one of Aura's creations. It can detect if a stealth field is being used nearby. Well, that's how the regulators kept getting the drop on us.
If it detects any stealth fields near you, press this button and the device will disrupt them. Then you can take care of the exposed mercenaries.
We will determine its best tactical use ourselves. Still, it is not unappreciated.
We'll secure ourselves in here and wait for you to return. To make matters worse, I've heard rumors that the Hidden Chain has resumed conducting raids on Tatooine. Watch yourselves.
eliminated.
That one's gonna be risky. That's Imperial territory.
Scum. Consider equipment inferior fighters.
freeze before you reach the first marker. At this point, highly unlikely.
I expected something more formidable.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were interrupting my business.
Does your business usually include hunting innocent people?
That Mando and her little pet chose to make dangerous enemies. Enemies that pay very well. But guess I'll need to deal with you before I drag the Womp Rats out of their hovel. Let's dance! No need for that fancy stealth detector! I'm right here! To bring in a bounty. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Oh, you're good, but I'm better. First time for everything. You've returned, and you're unhurt.
Second-rate mercenaries are nothing we can't handle.
Were you able to... I mean, are we...
No, fortunately. They must have had their hands full with you.
Indeed. We took care of them, as promised.
The bounty contract Heta took out on us. We finally have a chance.
A chance? We've run, and we've hidden, and we've waited, just for a chance? To do what? Run and hide more? We've gotten one band of mercs off our backs. One! How long before Heta Cole sends another? Maybe she already has!
It is a possibility.
Aura. When I rescued you, I had little hope that safety and comfort would be ours. Yet I love you. Even when I know that our days will not be easy, I will fight for us. Whatever consequences may come, I am content with whatever life brings. As long as I'm with you.
Oh, Jim!
Well said.
I'm sorry. You've done a great thing for us, truly. You have my sincere thanks.
If you truly want to start a life together, you'll need someone to ensure Heta Cole is no longer a threat. We'd like the information you promised, Jamala, if you don't mind.
You have done as you pledged, and so shall I. Heta's fleet has been moving through Sith space, completely untouched and undetected. I suspect she is receiving some kind of assistance in this endeavor. From whom, I cannot say. The Field Marshal is no friend to the Sith. She detests the Empire. What she could want within this region is a mystery to all but her. But it's clearly something big. Why does anyone who possesses such cruelty do what they do? Power? Wealth? To prove their superiority? Who knows? I know that there are others who grow uneasy about Heta's capabilities and leadership. Her recent setbacks have done nothing to alleviate these doubts.
We can work with that. You will be safe there. But if it doesn't suit you, we can transport you safely to another system.
What do you think?
That sounds wonderful, actually.
Then we will gladly accept your offer. I wish you Jate Kara on your hunt, Mandalorian.
Thank you. Should you wish to join us in removing the Pretender, you would be welcome.
I am honored, but I have a purpose of my own I must fulfill.
Then good fortune to you as well, Mandalorian.
Bit of an unexpected update. I've just heard from Theron. We have a situation with one of our reconnaissance teams on Ilum. They located the wreckage of the Emperor's fortress, the site of Malgus's first betrayal and subsequent downfall. Unfortunately, they're having trouble keeping lines of communication open. No word yet if it's due to the weather or something more serious.
Akavi filled me in on the hidden chain fleet movements. Good work. It's not a perfect lead, but it narrows the area to search significantly. Our scouts will appreciate it. And let me tell you, they really appreciate having someone like Jamala available whenever they've got questions.
While the Mandalorians look into these reports of Heta Cole's fleet movements, there are still leads we need you to pursue. If it's true that the hidden chain are planning something to do with Sith worlds, perhaps Elam should be next on your list.
But why gamble on an uncertainty? We know for sure where one of Shae's crew ran off to. You should head to Hoth and strike while the Beskar is hot.
Unknown at the moment. He bypassed security at a Republic checkpoint on Hoth. His signature modulation pattern matched the one used to slice into Malgus's cell controls. These patterns are unique to the slicers who use them. It's no coincidence. One of Shae's accomplices might still be on Hoth. Our sources on Carrick Station have identified Shae's accomplice as Greb Bezrick. An extremely talented slicer from Moncal. A bit of an eccentric, known to take on almost any job to support his reliance on a special kind of stim. Apparently they enhance his extravagant amount of cybernetics. Hoth has no shortage of smugglers and pirates willing to procure something like that. Perhaps you should question some of them. Shae Tenner's Pleasure Den is a good place to start.
There's gotta be some mistake. Someone like him working alongside Mandalore?
You can ask Besrick yourself when you find him. We need any information he has about her movements and her state of mind. Ras, make sure this slicer ends up back here in one piece. Enough to answer questions. Got it?
Let's get some answers.
Back to this cold place. I hear my Tauntaun could freeze.
place like this? Gotta be crawling with Jakari slime like Bezric. Why don't we ask one of the locals? You seen a... We just need to ask if you've seen someone. Named Bezric?
Yeah. That who you've been looking for came by looking for some top-of-the-line cybernetic enhancement stims. Told him I'm fresh out.
Where would he go to get some?
Whitemore are the only supplier in this sector. But they've been real stingy lately. Their ship's off limits. So I told him to try his luck with their supply drops. There's a few around here.
just know it's not going to be this one. That would be just too easy.
Nothing in this one.
Yep. Question is, did Bezric get what he came for? Or was this empty when he found it? Let's keep looking. No Bezric and no stims to lure him out. Where's the next?
Official are ours! No one can stop the White Maw! Hey! Get away from that! That's White Maw property!
They must have been delivering the stims Bezrik was looking for.
If he never got them, you think he's desperate enough to head to the Star of Coruscant?
Only one way to find out.
Charge! Tear him to shreds!
So annoying.
The Republic's super dreadnought. How do we find one slicer in all of that?
Not a problem. Lane let me borrow one of her gadgets. Really living up to her reputation for being obsessed with droids. If Bezrik so much as touched any of the ship's systems, this little guy will sniff it out. droid's picked up a matched Bezric's signature modulation pattern. He's here. Coward. And he's been busy. Lots of different systems he's been poking around in. Another match? What is he? He's accessing weapons, power, and control. Ran gear, the ship's guns are on the outside. We'll be fine. The droid's got a lock on his location. Downloading the ship schematics. That's right, Deekut. You can't hide from us. Ship is a maze. Guess it's perfect for a hideout.
Or an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Always do.
I've already given you more work than we agreed on. And I can get the work done faster if I have the stims.
The price for those enhanced stims has gone up. So, if you want them that badly, you... Intruders!
We can't let him get away!
medical attention. Be well.
There he is! Clark, get back here!
Ras, careful.
Footprints? Does he want us to catch him?
You should have grabbed him. He's more trouble than he's worth.
Look who that slicer's running from! get my hands on you, Bezrick! Defend me, droid!
Bezrick! Don't even think about trying to get away. Tune.
I don't know what you want from me. I'm just a humble comms technician, I swear.
A comms technician who works with ruthless pirates in a dangerous wasteland.
Hey, whatever pays the bills.
You need these stims, don't you? They're all yours, if you help us.
Oh, blast it. Fine. But you gotta give them to me now, or nothing I say is gonna make much sense.
You got what you wanted. If you lie to us, you're dead. Understand? You helped a very important Mandalorian do something really stupid. But it looks like she ran out of uses for you. What happened there?
You've got it all wrong. I'm still on the team, but I had to take a little detour for the stims. Figure while I'm at it, I could also snag some tech from the Dreadnought to help Shae. But I don't know where she is. The crew moves around too much. I send them stuff through a broker, but I don't know who they are.
What happened to Malgus? Is he still with Shae?
Last I heard, two of them don't go anywhere without the other.
And what does a chakar like you get out of helping the two of them?
Have you seen Malgus? I mean, really taken a good look at him? The man's been kept alive with this honestly impressive composite tech, machinery and the Force, working hand in hand. Once I understand it all, I'm gonna make a fortune.
That hardly seems worth it. Why go to all this trouble to keep helping Shae?
We used to all work together. Me, Shae, the rest of the team. Pay's not great, not like the old days, but I know Shae's good for it. She takes care of her people.
Ras, stop.
Sorry.
Thanks. Thanks for stepping in there.
Just tell us one thing. What does Malgus gain by helping Shae?
Look, I don't know the specifics, but I do know that whatever each of them are after, they're gonna fight it in the same place. 2 targets, 1 goal, 1 win, 2 prizes, that kind of thing. Get it?
Sounds like those stims are wearing off. Don't think we're gonna get much else out of him.
We won't. But I'm sure your people have plenty of questions for him.
Oh, we'll get him to talk. You go on back to Jack. I'll get this Shabuir back to the spirit of vengeance in one piece.
Will you?
Look. I've got things under control, all right? I'll take care of this.
He's a bit of a loose cannon.
I wish I had better news on the Ilum front. Our team has stopped responding altogether. Details are scarce at the moment, but Theron and I will keep investigating.
I don't know what's gotten into Ras. I'll have to talk to him before he does something he can't take back. Thanks for putting him in his place. I hate to say that he needed it, but never mind. There's too much work left to think about it now.
If Bezrik's claims are true, I can't understand why Shae would help Malgus. What could they possibly both want?
I always knew about her days working with the Dajeti. Everyone does. But she never really talked about the specifics.
Unfortunately, Republic representatives have gotten wind of our stalled efforts on Elom. They want to know more about what's inside Darth Nul's temple, and they want to know it now. I'm afraid now is a bit impossible at the moment. Not until you assist Talos in gaining access to the unreachable areas of the ruins.
Oh, wonderful. I was so hoping to hear from you soon. I had intended to have this little issue resolved by now. We've run into a bit of trouble with the security measures in Nul's temple. For all her remarkable inventions, it seems her most prized holdings are safeguarded by a simple droid. A droid that has been rendered inoperable by a missing part of extreme importance.
Have you had any luck with the antiques dealer we identified on Nar Shaddaa?
Not in the slightest. I was rather unprepared for the sheer size and complexity of this world, and I am having some difficulty locating her. I would appreciate any assistance in making contact. I am feeling quite out of my depth. Once this is all sorted, whatever is hidden in the recesses of Darth Nul's temple will be revealed.
I suppose a lifetime of studying history is hardly adequate preparation for navigating Nar Shaddaa's streets. Once you acquire the part Talos needs for the droid, he'll walk you through the rest. Good luck.
I'm so pleased you could join me. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a bit mystified by the goings-on of Nar Shaddaa.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Are we...
what rotten luck. The store is closed. I do hope we're not too late. Wait a moment. What does that sign say? Take that. Oh dear, someone else has taken advantage of this poor antique dealer's misfortune. Just the kind of cutthroat competition I'd expect on Nar Shaddaa. But hopefully it will work out in our favor.
I've got any ancient droid parts you could want. Only the best for the discerning collector.
Curious. This part has clearly undergone some sort of refurbishment. Although I do suppose that's to be expected with a device as old as this. No matter. The advertisement did assure us that the seller is fully licensed. To Elom. Now that we have what we need, I can formally introduce you to the little scamp who's been charged with keeping us out of Darth Nul's temple. You have the holocron?
I do. And you're sure it's safe to have brought it back here?
In theory, yes. But there is only one way to find out for certain.
You know, Tau said that when you two were here, these things actually worked. And they weren't very friendly.
I wasn't expecting you. Is everything all right?
Better than all right, from the sound of things. Task Force Nova's leadership heard that you'd made a breakthrough in Null's temple. Master Nostaral wishes he could be here, but with the Mandalorian situation being what it is, he decided to send me instead. Of course, I jumped at the chance.
If the reports from your Jedi historian are any indication, you've been instrumental in researching Darth Null since the beginning. I, for one, am glad to have you. Allow me to get the security droid back online, if you two would like a moment to catch up.
Elom. Never thought I'd get a good look at it. We left in such a hurry after Malgus. But I'm looking forward to finding some real answers about Darth Null and her holocron. Since Malgus escaped with Mandalore, the need for this information has gone beyond the Jedi. Beyond Task Force Nova, even.
I had a feeling you might show up once we started digging through ancient ruins.
You know me, and I am very eager to hear what your former reclamation officer has to say about all this. Do you need any help with that?
Not to worry. I've made the repairs with equipment from a very reputable specialist.
That part you installed, is it meant for this kind of droid?
We're dealing with a droid that is centuries old and one of a kind. Finding a part that's a perfect match would be quite impossible.
That makes sense, but You can't deny that it's unusual.
Ah, it seems the antiques dealer incorporated components from an old uplink device. It's completely harmless, and most importantly, it's working.
Even so, let's keep an eye on it. This place is dangerous enough without a security droid going haywire. This is where Sahara lost her master, and the man who killed him is on the loose again.
I can't tell you how thrilled I am to finally gaze upon what's beyond this door. What wonders we shall discover.
What's wrong?
I do believe it's waiting for a confirmation of some kind. Perhaps a passcode or a resonance frequency. Ah, yes. There we are. Absolutely breathtaking.
Darth Null's laboratory.
Let's just hope that whatever she left behind isn't primed for intruders.
An ancient recording device. Marvelous. Devoid of records, it seems. Terrible luck.
Let's take a look around. See what we can find.
Only a clear mind can see the truth. Calm thoughts, at peace, like the waters of a still lake.
It's the start of a Sith riddle. Master Nosterol told me about these.
A Sith riddle?
A logical paradox. The Sith used them to make Jedi question their devotion to the light. But this one seems like a different kind of test.
You have altered the flow of the water, changed its very nature to be still. But the truth you reveal is a hologram, an illusion. What wisdom have you gained?
Huh. Well, looks like the riddle was a key to whatever Null was hiding here. Fascinating. Grab that canister.
One moment. The scroll you recovered is attempting to play a hollow recording. There.
I didn't think it possible, but I may have found a way to replicate my ability to touch the minds of others. The designs for this machine are underway, but it will require the creation of a holocron imbued with the essence of my gifts.
Well, that tells us something about the holocron's purpose.
Keep looking. There must be more of these recordings here.
Look at that. The droid just knew what we needed, somehow. on the nose, maybe, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess this has something to do with balance.
The scales balance, but they are not of equal worth. Balance is a construct, disguised as a law of nature, an ethical judgment of those who wish to hide truths.
See? Balance. Just, a less straightforward lesson than what I was expecting. And it got us another data scroll.
The results of my tests are very promising, but I need the machine to extend my reach. Further and more in-depth experimentation is necessary. Several of my acolytes will make exceptional subjects.
I really shouldn't be surprised that she experimented on her own followers. Now what is it doing? It's open, but how did it know which door we needed? Be cautious. There's so much strange energy in this room.
There is harmony, and there is chaos. Here, harmony has destroyed, created chaos. But in chaos, we rebuild. We reshape. We grow stronger than we were.
Is it me, or did her lessons start taking a turn for the peculiar?
Curious. I wonder why he did that.
Could say the same for everything it's done so far.
Perhaps it has something to do with the scrolls we put into the recording device. It's responded to Null's holocron once already. Well, that can't be a coincidence.
This part does look like it was made specifically to hold the holocron.
Are you sure about this?
This could be the very thing that unlocks the holocron's secrets. Oh, we've come so far.
We are taking quite the risk.
I'm certain there's a fail-safe of some kind. A precaution that can be implemented should things go awry.
For all my attempts at secrecy, I should have known that there is no hiding from him. Not really. I do not know which of my acolytes succumbed to the promises he offered them, or the torture he subjected them to, but it does not matter. As long as this machine exists, as long as the potential to awaken the gift of the Force within others is a reality, my life will be in danger. I will employ the measures I have developed for this eventuality, activate security measures, conceal my experiments. I will do what I can to turn the Emperor's gaze from Elom, from what I have built here. When I have soothed his doubts with some new toy, I will return. My holocron must remain. It is safest here, with the very device it was meant for, not in the hands of those who wish to find the machine.
Wait a minute. Where are you sending the data from that droid?
Me? I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
What's going on?
Oh no. Something has activated the uplink connection in the droid, and it wasn't us.
You said there was a failsafe. Stop the connection, Talos.
I've been attempting to. Nothing is working.
Shut it down.
Wait! We don't know what will happen to the holocron if we destroy the droid. Who knows what information we stand to lose?
Then we wait until it's finished.
It is imperative that the machine be completed. Without it, the signal cannot be dispatched on the scale necessary to...
No!
The holocron's intact. That's a relief.
Explain yourself. Now.
What is there to say? That droid was transmitting data to someone, and I doubt it was anyone on our side.
You're right. Things might have been worse if you hadn't stepped in.
My senses were overwhelmed with the feeling that something was wrong, and there wasn't any time to discuss it. We can't ignore this. We need to seriously look into who's behind that transmission. Could be anyone. I'll talk with Task Force Nova leadership. We might have a leak somewhere.
If we have no idea who was listening, then you need to be extremely careful who you share this with.
I've got this. I'll at least inform Master Nosteral. If we learn anything, I'll be in touch. Stay safe, all right?
A shame about the droid, but the important thing is Null's holocron survived. We should get it back to Odessen and secure it. The sooner the better. We have a mountain of data to sort through.
This is where I'm going to end the recording today. Find out what happens next in the next video. Until then, this is Lurch signing off. God bless. 10-7. May the Force be with you. Over and out. Hey everyone, your favorite Mutant Lurch here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like, a subscription, and hit that notification bell. That way you'll always know when another video is headed your way. If you're curious about the specs to my PC, what mods I use, what gear I use, and how you could support the channel, you'll find all that information down below in the description. I hope to see you in the next video.